And okay, scrappers, CCscraps here. We're gonna CCscraps a microwave. We're down in the lair today. It's a little cold out. Figure I'll take this time, show y'all how I scrap out a microwave. I'm gonna be going through it little bits. I'm gonna pause the camera here and there, and you can go from there. Anyway, got your microwave. Boom. Open it up. Always when you scrap a microwave, folks, always give it a kick. Pop it open. Make sure there's nothing in there that you're going to want to bring home with you, i.e. cockroaches, mice, you know, things that you don't want in your house and crawling on you when you're sleeping. So anyway, you can take this big old glass piece out. You can toss it out or try to sell it on eBay. I heard that these are really sellable, but I've got a ton of them and I haven't even tried it yet. That'll be another thing, but we'll set that aside for now. Preferably somewhere it's not going to get broken. Okay. So this microwave I got from a friend, I believe. I can't remember. So I know it's clean. But anyway, you can open them up, give them a kick, whatever. Alright, so you can start with the door. The door kind of like you give a quick bend to, and then it comes right off. This goes in with your tin shred. Alright, so now you come back here, and you can find, there's usually some screws. I started taking this one apart because then I decided I want to do a microwave video. So you got some screws here. I had this handy little screw gun. Take some screws out. Fast. Well, I'll tell you, when I first started scrapping, I had some tools like a screwdriver, some cutters, and a channel lock. But I've been at this for almost a year now, and in order to be really efficient, I notice you have to have some tools. I have a screw gun. Over here is an electric angle grinder. This thing has been a lifesaver to extrude copper out of these things. These big old transformers, buzz it right out and it's done. I've got a whole other plethora of tools. Over here I'll show you guys. Got a big toolbox here of just randoms. Most of these tools I had, lots of them I found here. There's the toolbox there, is better. More random tools. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, yeah, so it's getting there. It's getting lucrative. Whoops. And I'm still rocking my phone for a camera, so y'all gotta bear with me. Alright. Boom. All done. Oh, darn it. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna shake the bench. This thing's gonna fall right over. I'm gonna pause this real quick, and then we'll see what's in the side. Alright, some of these come with these safety screws. They got like a little Torx bit with a little bead on there, but what I like to do is I'll take my, got a big screwdriver right here. I can get right under it. And this is really weak tin, so you can just pry up on it. You know what I'm saying? See how it pops right out? It's a little extra work, but it's worth it. You can either take this whole microwave back and get 4 or 5 cents a pound for tin, or you can bust it down and get out the copper, the transformers. I'll show you how to deal with the magnetron, all that kind of stuff. And we're getting into the guts of the whole thing right here. Be careful here, folks. This is really sharp. I should probably have my gloves on, but I just didn't feel like grabbing them. Let's see if I pay the price or not. Basically, this big skin here is going to peel all the way off and then fold it on up, but this is what you're really looking at here. Is the whole thing. Like here I can see a giant copper wind in here. What I like to do is be careful too, because some of this stuff can still be energized. You might get a shock. Just be careful. You know, all these wires here are all, that's like number 2 insulated, maybe number 3. That feels like number 2. These would be number 3. But that goes right in with your junk wire. Cat 5, all sorts of stuff. Pulling these pieces here. Most of this is plastic. Okay. Okay, he's being funny. Alright, we're going to have to, sometimes we got to go to the old persuader, but I don't think we got to do that just yet. Pause that up real quick. Alright, scrappers, as you can see, if I fix my phone again here, just to sit up straight, there we go. See, I ripped this piece off. That was that outer section. I'm just going to fold that up a little bit. Step on it. That goes in your tin. Right in the tin shred. Alright, so see, it's basically a big steel box is what we're working with. So, got some stuff here. Take all this crap out. You can cut these wires just easier for me. And I like to, I don't know, I just like to mess with a little bit. I should turn this around so you can see it. Ah, there we go. I swear this bench ain't big enough, but it is. Okay, here's some new workings. Spilled all my steel, thread, my screws and everything. I got a little bin over here that I keep all my screws and little bits of steel. Okay. So anyway, we're trying to get at, there we go. Light's killing me. There it is. We're trying to get at this stuff here. Like, here's a magnetron. There's a big transformer right here. This big yellow thing. I'm trying to really see if you guys can see this. Maybe that'll help. Or, that help? Maybe. Anyway, I'll narrate. That's the magnetron, or the transformer we're looking for. And I don't know if you guys can really see the copper in there that I'm trying to extrude. It's hard to see it right there. Boop. My finger is right. You guys can see it right there by the yellow plastic. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to clip out all these wires and pull these plugs. And I'll show you the finished product here shortly. If you guys have any questions or comments, please be free to ask, and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge and as honest as possible. But definitely, this is, I've got a few subscribers. I thank everybody who is subscribed to my channel. There's all three of you, my wife and two other people. Recently, I think I just got a new one, and shout out to you, man. Thank you, and I appreciate your comments, and I'm trying to make some dope-ass videos with a phone. I'm working on it. Ha! But anyway, here we go. I'm going to pause this real quick. All right, and we're back. See right here, this is what I was looking for. I got a lot of copper. Right here, let me get my screw gun out the way. And big screwdriver. These little clips right here. All microwaves are different. I mean, they're all going to come apart basically the same, but like, I've never seen any with this big old housing here before. But this is all scrap, and you're just going to scrap it out anyway. So, you don't really got to be too much with it. But this is what we're looking for right here. This freaking screw. That's that guy that don't want to come out. Sometimes you got to get right in there with your hand tool. So you can get it if I haven't rounded it out already. I can maybe get it with this one. Yep, okay. This is what I was talking about. See that right there? I'm going to pull all that copper out of there. And I've got some copper here. Take the time. Copper is good. Like, you can make some money off it. So I'm going to set this aside. And then, you know, we got right here, we got a big chunky piece of aluminum. See it right there? That's some aluminum. That's all going to come off. Set that guy aside. And here's the base. Sharp as hell on the sides. That goes right into your tin shredder. And here we've got another piece of copper. That's that bottom, that's the fan motor thingy. Right here, that's going to come out. Put that aside. Now we've got to deal with our magnetron, and that's where it gets a little dangerous, guys. Like, I'm not going to lie. There's a piece of metal in there called beryllium, and that is bad for you. You don't want to really grind on it, sand on it, really touch it. I mean, you don't really want to disturb it. What I'm going to do is I'll take it apart, and you can get these nice magnets out of it, and there is some copper in there. So you just be careful, and as long as you're careful, you're good. There are certain places that you have to call that take the beryllium, and I mean, you're not going to get any money for it, but they'll dispose of it from what I understand. The one yard I do go to, I've taken microwaves back with these in them, and I think they give you a tin shred and extrude it themselves. I'm not mistaken, they said it was okay to bring it. Anyway, see this pink piece? I can't tell if you can see if it's pink or not. But this piece right here is beryllium. It's got this nice little brass thing on here. What I like to do is, the way I'll get this out is I'll take my angle grinder and I'll buzz right along here, pop that out. This brass piece comes out, that goes in your brass pile. And these pieces, these fins are all aluminum. And then this magnetron beryllium piece comes out. And there's a metal piece here I'm touching, not the beryllium. And that comes out, and you clip the copper off the back of that, and it kind of looks like this stuff right here. But yeah, that's all the pieces. You got a circuit board and a bunch of wires. Right here we go. A couple of wires. It's easier just to pull them than it is to clip them, because you don't want a big mess. And these are going to go as number 3 anyway. These little skinnies. And these circuit boards aren't worth crap. There's a little transformer on here. Everything else. Some circuit boards are worth money, like the motherboards. There's a company, I think it's out of Ohio, called Board Store. You send them in, and they will give you money for your circuit boards. But you got to pay shipping. Right here is this is a little piece of copper in here. I'll bust it out, and there's some copper under there. These, I just take my side cutters. You can clip them, clip the wires right off. That's going to go aside. I got more wire here. It's like another little spinning motor here that I'm going to pull off and deal with it in a little bit. This is what you're going to get out of your microwave. You're going to get this big grip and number 3 wire. You're going to get a magnetron with magnets and copper. You're going to get, where the hell did that thing go? You're going to get another circuit board with some copper and a big copper. Pardon me, a transformer. And you're going to get another little motor here. And all that comes apart. You're going to throw it out, and you'll be left with, you'll be left with this stuff here. I can take it out. Yeah, this might need a little coercion. Some of these are really in there tight. Yeah, so you got to just bust them loose. Got to be careful with this screw gun. It's got some torque to it. Yeah. I'll deal with that in a little while. But anyway. So anyway, that was the layer. This was CCscraps, a microwave. You can take this piece off here. This might be, I don't know if that's even, that could be some tin. No, it's a little bit of tin on that right there. These are the magnets that'll come out of the magnetron. These big old giant magnets. But anyway, that is it. CCscraps, a microwave, folks. Stay warm, stay out of trouble, and be safe. CCscraps!